so excited about the Multiply Initiative. I'm really pumped to see how the Lord will move through the hearts of the congregants at the District Church, to see how generous we can be with our time, talent, treasures, our outreach, our service. I'm just really excited to see what the Lord is about to do in these next 2 years.
There's just so much life in this room tonight. There's so much expectation, there's so much joy, and I think people are genuinely really believing that the Lord is going to show up for us.
God has been so good to us and faithful along the way, and it's just our expression of gratitude of His goodness and faithfulness to us.
The Multiply commitment means to me being surrendered and obedient in all things, making a conscious choice with my will to submit to God first and then everything else second.
Yeah, it was great to hear just some friends and people in the church share their testimonies about how God's been working in their life the last few months. And we're just really each excited to see how God uses this Multiply initiative to expand His presence in the city over the next couple of years.
I think it's James 1:27 says, every good and perfect gift is from the Father of heavenly lights. And just recognizing that all we have is God's and everything belongs to Him. Trusting that He can do more with it than we can.
For me, tonight was a big step of faith, just knowing that I need to trust God, but now, as Pastor Aaron said, trusting Him with my words and my actions and hoping my heart will follow.
My commitment to Multiply is to just be a good steward of what already belongs to God and to continue to be a part of seeing how joy is multiplied in this season.
My Multiply commitment consists of really having faith that God is going to provide, and that it's about believing, it's about understanding that God will be there for me, and along that commitment I made.
This means trusting God to provide for our family over the next 2 years and advancing the gospel to our neighbors in Virginia and around the city.
We made this Multiply commitment tonight from a posture of open hands and with an expectation that God will do abundantly more.
Making a commitment to Multiply for us is about saying yes to the Lord, making ourselves available for what He's going to do in our lives in the next few months and years, making ourselves available, saying yes to the Lord.
With our Multiply commitment, we're putting everything on the table, and we're just so excited to see what God will do with it.
Putting my Multiply commitment card in the basket means trusting God and continuing to grow on the path that He's put me on.
What does it look like for me to have 100% engagement? What does it look like for me to surrender my all? What does it look like for me to be 100% engaged in my generosity? And what does it look like most of all? To be 100% engaged in my faith. That's what this Multiply initiative means to me.
Throughout this entire process, I've been praying, and God has really spoken to me to just let go and let Him do His work. So I had written down a commitment number, and right before I turned it in, God was like, actually, I want you to double that. So I doubled it, and here we are. We're letting God work.
Tonight was really special because we were giving as a group, we were giving as a church together, and it means a lot to collectively surrender ourselves, our resources, and our time all together.
We have grown so much in our faith through the District Church over the past 3 years that we want to make sure that everyone in our community, everyone in this city gets to experience all of God's blessings. Multiply is part of that to get everyone engaged and making sure that we're prepared to do that work.
Both of us came to know the Lord here at TDC in 2016, and for us, Multiply is really about just a generous heart and gratitude for the Lord and how He's worked in our lives. And so for us, this is really about giving back to the Lord what's already His.